Good day, YouTube. Triple C here. I got my lady with me, Nikki. I want her to take a second to say hello.
Hey, everybody.
All right. This is her first time with me. Last night I had my daughter. Now I got my Miss C with me, basically. And we're going to shoot this video in support of Alex, the Comic Hoarder's, 500 subscribers now? I'm joking. But no, Alex has been a major contributor in this community. I think he has an awesome channel with some great content. He's very active. He's always showing support to other YouTubers. I've seen him on my channel a few times. He actually went back to my very first video about 9 months ago and started checking out some of my books, man, which I know most people, now and then don't go back to people's very first videos. So I was surprised when he actually did that. It felt like, he's very committed to the community, comic books, and his love of his hobby. So I definitely had to take the time to do this video in support of him and his great milestone. So he had a couple rules like everybody else in his videos. Rule number one, of course, you got to make a video. You got to, take the time to show the support. So in your video, though, you have to show the link to his video or give him a shout out or let him know later that, hey, you actually done a video. So he can come back and do an official entry. So he knows that you officially enter his contest. Rule number two, you got to be 18, but I love the fact he went back and gave Tristan. Tristan's a little homie in the group if you guys aren't following his channel, man. He's a young and up-and-coming YouTuber, and by young, I mean literally. But the guy is always putting out videos, too, so I'm glad that Alex showed some, took the time to acknowledge the fact that that young man's putting in work and gave him a automatic buy into the contest. Also, you have to sub to a few channels. Some of I didn't know about, some of I've been know about, and I've been subscribed for a while. So number one is Dork Four. Justin Byers. I've been subscribed to him for a while. I've been enjoying his videos. Blackpoll. Seeking Nimit Comics. Actually, me and Seeking Nimit Comics been talking quite a bit on YouTube, man, and by email and so a very knowledgeable guy. I actually enjoy speaking to him. So keep doing what you're doing. Leonard Hutchins, 88, Samuri, Count Von Strange 4, Space Boy Jordan, and Daydreams and Nightmare. So you have to subscribe to those guys. Once I upload this video, I plan to put all the links below as well, so you guys will have them. Number 4 rule in this contest: you got to describe who you collect, what you collect, or just a little bit about your style as a comic book collector. So my style is kind of depicted here. So I went off my 3 main things. I'm pretty sure everybody has the same thing, but I know some people out there collect, Silver Age books or Golden Age, or they want all slab books, this and the third, which is great. Hey, whatever your style is, that's your style. For me, I am a variance guy, depicted here. Some number ones or first appearance here, as well as number one. So that's what I'm going to say. So, and great storyline, sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to discuss, some books. He has to show some of those books about our style, so he knows a little bit about us. So if you are actually the winner, he knows how to customize your prize. So for me, like I said, I'm going to have Miss Nikki help me here. We're going to start over to the left. So this right is G.I. Joe number 0, the Muzzle Flash edition / variant. Oh man, when I first seen this book, I was super excited. I don't have too many G.I. Joe comic books in my collection, so I said if I am going to start collecting G.I. Joe, I got to have a great book, and I thought this was an amazing one. So next book, we have the all-new Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes. As you know, he is heating up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and this book was one of those ones I really got excited as soon as I seen it, which doesn't happen very often when it comes to some covers. But with this one, I was like, whoa, this is pretty dope. So had to get it, happy to have it. It has instantly became one of my untouchables. Black and red, as you guys know, is one of my favorite 2 colors in comic books. I showed my vehicle in my previous video for PopCom, sorry. You guys see my old school 79 Monte Carlo is black and red as well. So that's another love of mine. So next book, J. Scott Campbell. So I followed his artwork quite a bit, and I thought his Gamora cover for Guardians of the Galaxy number 4 variant was awesome. I actually let it lay in my bed. No homo, that's not gay. She wasn't mad. Nikki wasn't mad. She was like, what is that though? And I had to explain, hey, this is J. Scott Campbell's artwork and it's Gamora, blah, 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 blah. But So she kind of just chuckled at me. It was like, this dude. But I love this cover, man. It's definitely one of my untouchables. Happy to own it. And moving on. So I think this is my last variant here. This is the Wonder Woman number 38, the David Finch variant. Just again, one of those comic books that I seen, I loved, and I was like, man, I have to have it. And now with Wonder Woman heating up with her solo movie coming out, I think this book heating up to the point of about costing $4 or $5 up to like $900 right now, if it's a yellow label. But mine is a blue label, 9.6. You know, it's not signed or anything, but I'm still happy to own it. So that's pile number 1 for all my variants. Oh, nope. Sorry, I lied. Another one. Oops. And how did I forget this one? You guys know it's my favorite Captain Marvel cover, period. This is the Leon France U variant. Very, very scarce. I won't say rare. Just very scarce, man. It hardly ever comes up. I don't know too many people who actually own this book. I currently own 3 or 4 copies of this one. I sold 1 so far. I have this one currently on eBay. It hasn't sold yet, which is okay. I still love looking at it, and I just put it up on my wall. But I have 2 more copies. Anybody open to trade or anything, I don't mind doing some deals with those other 2 copies. If not, those are also going up on eBay. I'm going to keep 1 for sure, though. So now I think those are my variants. Alright, so for first appearances, I told you guys, I work 2 full-time jobs, and I'm doing okay. You know, don't get me wrong, financially, everything is fine. But I also said in a previous video that if a comic book costs more than my mortgage, I cannot justify this spending. Some of you guys out there, hey, you might be better off than me. You might have, knew exactly what you wanted back in the day and start saving up to get that particular book that you wanted for your collection. I even at this age now, I still cannot justify spending a certain amount on certain comic books. I mean, every now and then I will, throw some cash out there and get something I really, really want, I really like. But for this book, as you guys know, can run up a comma somewhere in there, if not, dang, they're pushing, 10, 20 grand for this particular book for the actual Amazing Fantasy 15 first appearance of Spider-Man. So what I did, I went the budget route, I say, and I went and got me a Marvel Milestone Edition, but I made sure that I had Stan the Man signature on it to make it a little bit more official for myself when I got it. So first appearance Spider-Man, one of my favorite characters, so that's a part of who I collect. I collect Spider-Man comics. Next book. Batman. This is Batman number 1, the reprint, because it's another one of those very expensive books that I probably never own the actual first print original copy of, but I'm happy to own this. Of course, there's a couple first appearances here. First appearance of the Joker, first appearance of Selena Kyle as the Cat before she became Catwoman, and of course, like I said, Batman number 1. So happy to own it. Definitely another one of my untouchable books. So he's another character I actually collect, whether it be a good story arc, or just good cover art. So, next book. First appearance of Marshawn. I'm pretty sure you guys, as well as myself, if you follow Walking Dead, I'm sure she's a character in your roster that you enjoy watching week to week. So, and Lady C says this is one of her favorite characters. She just gave a thumbs up. This book, as you guys know, is not a cheap one at all. I talked to a guy who actually would have bought this when it first came out. He said he saw it on the shelf, and his lady pointed out to him when it was like $12. So over cover price, and at the time she's like, I don't see why you want a book for $12. And now, one of my guys I talked to on YouTube, I'm not gonna down him out no more in the story, but he didn't say he's upset with his lady at that, but he said if he would have known then what he knows now, how well the storyline would have blew up, that he would have told her, look, woman, I'm getting this book, okay? You just got to understand $12 to what the current value of this book is would have made him a nice little profit, if he would look to sell it down the road or bought multiple copies. So, first appearance of Marshawn, Walking Dead 19. Rocket Raccoon, man. Like, if you got, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen Guardians of the Galaxy. If not, go watch that movie, okay? Part 2 is coming out here soon, but Rocket Raccoon is definitely a lovable character for me. I know I say lovable like he's cuddly, but you know what I mean. He's very funny, very prideful, very smart. individual. I'm not too tall myself, so he pretty much stands up for the little guys, and I like it. You know, I really, really do. It was kind of, this is his first appearance in comics. He has another first appearance in a magazine. I can't remember that book. I don't own that book either, but I do have his first comic book appearance here in the Incredible Hulk 271. Next book. And I think this is really my last book and my number one. So I told you guys, Batgirl was one of the most elusive books I ever tried to chase down. And Lady C was with me a couple times when I was trying to look at copies, holding copies, saying, one day you'll be mine. And she looking like, again, this geek over here. Oh my God. And so, but I'm happy to own this one. I told you guys in my previous video that this one is a potential variant based on the stamp over here, which could potentially have more value. But again, it's one of the books I'm happy to own. It looks great on my comic wall. So those are my number ones. First appearances, sorry. All right, last but not least, get into a few number ones of some great comic art. So these number ones here are story arcs I absolutely enjoyed reading, which is number one by Scott Snyder, artwork done by Jock. The cover here doesn't really give it much of an appeal, don't get me wrong. I mean, this is done by Jock, but you know, he does great artwork regardless of what he touches. But in my opinion, it's the internal art and the story that will absolutely drive you in. So if you guys haven't read Witches, I strongly recommend it. You will enjoy it from book 1 to book 6, I believe is the end of it. And but yeah, it's a great story. Snyder did a great job on this one. So this is Witches number 1. Next one. Unfollow. I love how this even looks like an iPad. I love that. So, but the storyline is amazing in this one. It's still ongoing story, but it's about a picture like the guy who's on Facebook, but in this one it's called something totally different. And he's on his deathbed, what he promises to do upon his death, he randomly picks 140 people from, you know, like Facebook, but his style of Facebook, his company of Facebook, so to speak. And those 140 people he follows to see how they act if they know that when he died, they'll all get hundreds of millions of dollars. And the storyline starts getting interesting when that 140 starts dwindling down, because upon his death, however many alive within that 140 is how many is going to divide that money. So if it's only one person alive, then that guy's going to have billions in his pocket. If it's, you know, still 100 alive, they're going to divide whatever remaining, or whatever the money pot is, which is close to some odd amount of billions, will be divided amongst the 140, or the remaining number of the 140 once this guy dies. So it was very cool story, very interesting, some very shocking artwork in here sometimes, but love the storyline. About Vertigo. No, it's about Vertigo. Next book. Frostbite number 1. Okay, this story is a very new story, just came out this month, but it grabbed me first issue, so I'm definitely looking forward to issue number 2. That's why I made it into this pile of books. So if you guys get a chance, check it out. I absolutely love it. And next book. All right, so now I think we're gonna start going to some great artwork. You guys know I love these Power 4 variants. So Chung Lee, Power Foil cover, love it. Just again, great artwork. And last but not least, as far as books I collected, just again, great artwork. I thought it was amazing here. So apparently I'm told I got another book back there. But this is Lady Death and Vampirella, just virgin cover. I love it. It's another powerful cover. So nope, that is it, guys. So again, to Alex, thank you for hosting this contest. I absolutely love shooting videos like this. Oh, nope, guys, my videos are not over. Hey, put that, that's fine. Slide it over. What he asked for in the last part of his thing is to do some shout outs. So I'm gonna give a few shout outs for people who are under 100 and a few guys who I talk to on a regular basis who I just enjoy their channel, enjoy their content, their videos, and talking to them outside of YouTube. So a couple guys that are under 100. So number 1, J Punish 7. I absolutely enjoy this guy. If you guys haven't checked him out, please do. Again, I'll put a whole bunch of links to these channels once I'm done. I can't say this guy's name too well. It's like Drahcir Comics and Things. Awesome YouTube. Very well spoken. I enjoy that. And he's always out there chasing down those dollar bins and so on and so forth. He's very active, but again, I just haven't seen too many people check him out. I think he has maybe 70 subscribers at this point. But I'll put the link down because again, I don't want to mess up anybody's name. This week in comics, awesome YouTuber, the KMN 1971, JIBAutolycus. I finally got it. I finally got your name right. Awesome. And last but not least, the guys that's under 100 is UF Gators KJ 317. So I'm saying this one more time. Hopefully I can say it a little bit better this time. UF Gators KJ 317. Another awesome YouTuber, under 100. You guys check him out, okay? All right. So the guys I talk to the most. Well, I'm gonna pause. I've been enjoying the Reaper. I've been watching his channel since I started. So I don't know if he ever checks out my channel. I don't know if he even subscribed to me. But I love his collection. He has one of the most classic books and great horror slash scary covers, I guess you call it, Halloween covers, horror covers. There we go. But to my boys, man, just want to give the Reaper a shout out. Just like I said, I like his channel. Sunshine Collects Things. I told you guys, that guy from the Jump Street has been one of my favorite YouTubers. So we talk almost a few times a week, being honest about it. So awesome guy. Sunshine Collects Things, check him out. To the Doom 143, another awesome YouTuber who doesn't actually need any shout outs. He's doing awesome on his own. But I enjoy talking to him. I enjoy his videos. He's, again, another one of those guys who's very active in the community. Undisputed Frost, another one of my boys, my buddies I talk to. He actually helped me get to my first 100 subscribers, I believe. I got to give credit to him. And to the four awesome guys. You know, he used to always shout me out, man. So thank you to him. And again, another one of the guys who I talk to on a weekly basis. And last but not least, Inside UFO. I'm new to his channel, man, but he's pretty damn funny. So you guys check those guys out. Happy to do this video. To Alex, once again, congratulations, well deserved. And like I told you, I got some stuff set to the side for you. So even if I win your contest or if I don't, I'm happy to do this for you. And I have something coming your way very, very soon. So Triple C and Lady C, we're out.
Hi.